some extra people in here. Trey, when you have a defense like South Carolina with such a strong secondary, how can a wide receiver core or a deep wide receiver core kind of take advantage of that?
It's to our strength. We have a lot of phenomenal wide receivers, so we can rotate a lot and always have a fresh wide receiver in, you know what I mean? When rotating, we just get guys to play at their maximum level. So if I'm in for a series and I'm exhausted and I can't go in, we have another player that's just as good or even better, you know what I mean, come in and put that pressure on a defense who's may not have that much depth in their secondary. So.
Emery talked about how he has to stay near Coach Mullen during the games because he never knows when Dan's going to throw him in. Do y'all have to do the same thing with Gilly?
Yeah, most definitely. We're always right on his hip pocket, just making sure one of our guys is not winded, and if he is, Coach G just throws us in there and make sure that we're always top-notch.
What have you seen from the South Carolina defense so far?
They have a couple good corners. I think it's 24, had 3 picks against Georgia. Like I said, we know he's good, but we go against good corners every day in practice, so we're not too really worried. We're just going to go out there, play our best game, and come out victorious.
From what you've seen from that game tape, was that something that 24 was doing? Was that a bad read by Jake Fromm? You know, how can you not make the same mistake, basically?
There was a couple plays. One of his picks, I think it was off of a drop ball. So like I said, we're not too really worried. We're going to go out there, play our game, play the Gator standard, and like I said, come out victorious.
Did y'all watch the end of that game?
What game?
Georgia, South Carolina?
Yeah, we did. We were watching it in the hotel room, and after the missed field goal, we all ran into the hallways, and it was kind of like a woo-woo, but it was bad to work, so we're back to work too now.
Trey, how hard is it for you guys just to get away from football? I mean, is that something you guys need a little bit of?
Yeah, it's very hard. All of us, all the players have probably lived, sleep, and eat football since they were young. So it's kind of hard breaking that routine, but a lot of the times we need it just to clear our mind. I do every day, every time before a big game, I just go sit in my car and relax and listen to music for at least like an hour and a half, just to relax my mind and get everything off of football, because there comes a point where it's just, I wouldn't say overbearing, but it's a lot of pressure. So that's something I do, but a lot of players have their own little routines and to get their mind off of football before big games or practice or stuff like that.
So you guys sit in your car and just crank tunes on?
Well, I do. That's what I do personally. I just waste a lot of gas, but it helps me out a lot and just relax my mind.
Because the AC, you'd be cooking in there.
Yeah.
So is the constant feed? is the constant feedback tough? I mean, that's a different thing for this generation of player.
Yeah, most definitely. It kind of seems like everybody has their own comments on everything that you do. If it's from a tweet or a post or anything, somebody has a comment on it, which is kind of tough nowadays because there's kind of like a lack of privacy, but it is what it is. We know what we signed up for, and we have to deal with it.
Trey, growing up in the Sunshine State, you saw Florida offense a lot under Will Muschamp, under Jim McElwain. What in the last year and a half has Dan Mullen done to just really make it a night and day difference on that side of the ball?
Personally, for me as a receiver, he's incorporated. He incorporates running and passing, and he likes to get his receivers the ball. He also likes to give the running backs the ball. So it's kind of a mixture, and I would like to say he's not stingy. You know what I mean? He moves the ball around. He gives everybody opportunities, and it's having a coach like Coach Mullen, a quarterback guru, and him teaching up the quarterbacks and telling them what to do constantly. Even on the field, there's times where I see him literally telling them kind of what to do from the sideline. So having a smart coach like that is phenomenal when he knows what to do. And like there's times in practice where I'll be standing next to him and he'll call out exactly what's going to happen, and it'll be like touchdown Van or touchdown Pitts, and that'll happen. So having a smart coach like that is always good when you're playing for him.
Do you feel like you guys are redefining what people think about Florida offense? Yeah,
most definitely. Like I said, LSU game, I feel like we had one of our best offensive performances of the year. We went out there, it was a tough environment, but we came out, we did what we did, we executed, and we left some pieces out there defensively, offensively, but that was a big step for this offense.
What do you think of Kyle Pitts' transformation this season?
Oh, he's phenomenal. I said it last year. He's a freak of nature. He's a mismatch with anybody, any DB, any linebacker, anybody you put on him, he's a mismatch. And I kind of feel like people are starting to notice that, and he's one of the best, is the best, in my opinion, tight end in the country.
Yeah, I mean, you're a tall guy, big guy.
Yeah.
How hard is it that to be as agile as he is at that size.
Yeah, it's very hard. He does things every day in practice you probably won't see anybody else do, with how big and how fast and just how agile he is. Like I said, he played receiver last year, so he learned a lot of things from Coach Gonzalez that he brings over to the tight end room. So with that being said, he just knows how to get in and out of breaks smooth. He knows how to catch the ball very well, and like I said, he blocks well too. So
2 more guys.
What's the key to not coming out slow Saturday when you're playing a noon game and there's a bye week the following week and everything?
We're not going to come out slow. We're all excited to get out there and just to get back out on the field. You know, coming from a loss, a lot of people think we have our heads down or not, but we know that game really, like Coach Mullen says, was just a fun game. But this game is very much more important. We have to come out there, come out fast, and do what we do: play Gator football, come out victorious, and on to the next game.
Is it difficult as a receiver to transition from quarterback to quarterback? Do things change when a different guy subs in, or is it business as usual?
No. Coming in the start of the season, all the receivers knew we had 3 starting quarterbacks, Felipe, Kyle, and Emery. All of them had the potential to start. It was just up to Coach Mullen who was going to put them in, but we all knew that whoever was in was going to do what he did, and then if something happened, the next man up was going to do the same thing. So there was really no drop off between quarterbacks, and I know you guys see as well as I see, as the receivers see, each one is phenomenal and has their own little twist that they can bring to the game. So
Thanks.
Thank you.